just now. No way, no nights like yard. You will experience a cultural spectacle like never before. Enough Jamaicans sing thing me miss. Me not tell you no lie. But when me remember me sweet Jamaica, what a time of me. Bright sunshine, bright blue sea, hilltop kiss in the sky, river sing song, moonshine night.
So on this episode of the Land of My Birth podcast, you know what I mean, we have a good brethren from, youth days, grew up one lane, you know what I mean, Rosemary Lane style, you know what I mean, and as always, me have to remind people that this program is to celebrate us as youths and also to highlight our accomplishment and, to give some praise to, youths where go out and make something of themselves from nothing, because most of we are ghetto youth, and it's just a joy to see how we reinvent ourselves and how, we just look back on our accomplishments. And this week we have, none other than Mr. Oshane Ellis. And I'm going to just give him the floor now and you just, tell us, little of your background, bruh, and, what you do and, what you have accomplished. And, yeah, man, to hear the story and be inspired by it, G. Go ahead, man. Take it from there.
All right. First and foremost, brother, bless up. Thanks for having me on your program. I've always seen the program, to be honest. Liquor Richie, Jerome, list goes on. We've been up, keeping up to date with the program. So I appreciate everything that you're doing in terms of giving entrepreneurs a platform that we can chill and have a discussion that is meaningful and adds some form of substance and value to somebody's life. So, Junior, big up yourself. As Junior would have alluded to, my name is Oshane Ellis, and I wear many hats. Let me see if I can do this in a short space of time. So, I'm 34 years of age. I've been married for 11 years. So October this year will make 11 years since I've been married.
Congrats.
Blessings. And of course, my wife and I, we have 3 boys. My eldest son is Caleb. He's 10 years. Middle is 7. That's Elijah. And the youngest, which is we call the COVID baby, is Ethan. 2 years old.
So like the whole of we have a COVID baby.
Got very comfortable. But, we live here in cool Mandeville. And I love it here. The atmosphere is very calm and relaxing. So it gives me a lot of time to think and be creative and productive. I'm the CEO and founder of Code Ellis Group of Companies. And together, my wife and I, we run a group of companies. We have the Entity JA, which is a full-service events and entertainment company that offers our services in events and entertainment to the hotels here in Jamaica and across the Caribbean. Our mission is we aim to, we want to take full ownership of the event process from the thought concept onto the actual execution. And so what we do with the entity is we're what we call a one-stop shop, where the hotels can come to us and say, hey guys, we're having this event and we'd really love you to come in and assist us. Some of our clients, Moon Palace, that we service, Sandals and Beaches Resorts, Royalton Negril, Round Hill. We've done a few events at Trial. The list goes on. There's a lot. We've done a lot of things over the 11 years. Actually, our company, the Entity JA, this year we're going to be in operation for about 11 years. And so that's what we do with the entity. And our mission eventually is to be that platform where the talents of Jamaica will have a space that we can connect them with visitors to the shores of Jamaica. We've worked on the launch of the Falmouth Cruise Pier, when the first cruise ship that came there was Disney cruise ship back in, I think, 2014. We were on spot with the launch. We used to do the entertainment there. That provided a lot of job creation for talents within that Falmouth Trelawney space. We've worked with a lot of projects at Sandals Resorts International, both here and in the Bahamas. We actually do some operations in Turks and Caicos and the Bahamas as well. So we do a lot with that. Second from that, we have our travel company, which is a full service travel and leisure company. So it's called Journey with DSE. And so what we do with Journey with DSE is we offer our clients the peace and ease of mind to know that they can trust us with their entire travel journey. So when I say trust us with their entire travel journey, we will create and curate that itinerary for them, which makes suggestions on where they can stay based on our expertise, places to visit while on their stay. And all they need to do is just tell us what kind of vibe they're looking for and the budget that they have. We literally just did a booking for one of our clients at one of the Sandals property. He wanted to go to a Sandals, wasn't sure, based on questioning, we were able to land at Sandals, I think Guns River. And so that's what we do with that. We also just launched our charity organization, which is Code Ellis Foundation. And from coming up from my background, from our background, I've been very privileged and blessed to be assisted through high school, coming up the ranks and stuff. And so I felt my wife and I felt the need that it's, it doesn't matter how small it is, we want to give back. And we just launched, we haven't launched it, we just created our charity organization. And as soon as we get that charity status, which we're actually waiting on, we have some events planned for that. And yeah, that's some of the companies the three other companies that we have so far. There are other stuff that we have that are in the pipeline, about to launch, but we kind of leave that in the pipeline until they've launched. But that's what we've done so far. We're from Parade Gardens. Is that the night?
Amazing, bro. Amazing, bro. I tell you. You can't tell us about the life, how it started to this miraculous business and family life you guys have created together and stuff. What we like for people see is the journey, because a lot of people sometimes see where you're at and don't realize the sacrifice and what we have to go through and what we have to overcome. For devil with them now and for be able to feel so grateful about our accomplishment and feel blessed of, what we've achieved and stuff. So give them a small kind of look into the world of how you got to, the point you're at now.
To be honest, the beginnings. All right, so I was not born in a hospital. Born in a district called Mount Industry, that's in St. Catherine.
Yeah.
People say back of God. When I was about 10, I would say about 10 or a little bit younger, we moved to Central Kingston. I mean, to be honest, bro, we've lived quite a few. Fletcher's Land, the top part of East Street, just in front of Gleaner Company, Love Lane, Blake Road, South Side down a Foster Lane, and the last place that we lived when I made that decision to say, yo, I'm tired of this life, was Rosemary Lane, and that's where we met up, because of course both myself and your brother, we went to the Kingston College, but it wasn't easy. I mean, we grew up in the Garrison, and I wasn't a Garrison youth, as a country boy. A country boy coming to the Garrison, coming from, knowing everybody in the community, passing everybody and say good morning, good afternoon, to, awakening to gunshot. And, when I was at Fletcher's Land, a lot, we saw a lot. I was in a tenement. I always lived in tenement yard, and trust me, tenement yard is a community where it's like a community.
That's community style. I really want some community, for true.
It's really a community within a community, but there's a lot of things that we've seen, a lot of crime that we're not, we're Garrison, so we're not really talk about that and dwell on that. But I remember my first interaction with Bigger Food was when he kicked on my door. Kick down the door, brother. Yeah. And it's like every Saturday morning, 6 o'clock, say police are coming, to search the yard. And it was beer drama, brother, beer drama. But what I loved most about my childhood days in the Garrison was the camaraderie that we had. I mean, of course, when we were at Rosemary, we had the cool gang. Cool, and our thing was we're not a part. We're a part of the Garrison, but we're not a part of the happenings in the Garrison. So we wanted to separate ourselves. It was me, you, and Keith and them, and Jeremy and them, and it was our thing. You know, it was just a space so we can just chill and not be a part of the crime and violence that's happening. I think without even knowing we started something right there, without even knowing it, bro. Because if you really look at it, we were the kind of the only young people that never had the badness and thing. And I realized a lot of other persons they kind of emulated us and looked up to us because here we are, a group of young men in the Garrison, and we're all looking towards something positive. You had it always music. Jermaine was football, Jerome football, and entrepreneurship, because we saw that Keith and them straight entrepreneurship, because you know them have them shop and there's a family and business. You know, me just did it, entrepreneurship was always my thing, and that me just want to be a businessman.
Man, for real.
You know, but that was our thing. We were very positive, but the day when I decided to say, yo, I'm tired of this, was, I remember one day, there's an old lady, I think I was on Middle Lane, and it was an old lady, bro, and go there with my little sister for get ice cream, and, you know, some shooting happened, and the old lady get shot dead right in front of my eyes, bro. I mean, I tell you, say, yo, that was the day, and I say, yo, I've had enough, but done. This was my, because that old lady was a lady where a lot of us knew in the community, and all because she was looking out for another youth where I do badness. She dead, I am living. And I look point and I say, that's just unfair. And my mom go back home to mother and say, Mommy, I'm tired of this. I want out. And my mother one day, you know, I was looking at a job. Because I decided to say, yo, I'm left KC, I don't want to go no more school. I'm tired of school. I want to work. I make money. I want to help my mother. And I remember one day, my mother called my godfather. He ran out and she said, yo, come, may I send him come? Because if him stay, he might go to badness, and that's not going to happen. And I remember when I went to Runaway Bay, you know, my mother put me on a bus, pack a suitcase, put me on a bus, straight to Runaway Bay, and I came off and I sat right in front of my godfather. Now, at the time, I didn't realize how great of a man this man was, you know. He's the man that brought fire performances to Jamaica. A lot of hoteliers that you see now in Jamaica grew up trained by this man. You know, Miko Blanco, rest in peace. And sit down in front of him and then give me a long list of epistles and commandments that I have to follow, because now me under film roof, and I was like, I cannot believe I left my mother yard. Come in an environment worse. You know, like, yo, that the man did not want me to go out. No, if I'm going out, him have to carry me. And I was like, honestly, bro, it's like that. It's like a grandfather where you don't want to go nowhere with. But I appreciated how strict he was with me. And I remember he said, all right, listen, this is what's going to happen. And this man was just laying out my life in front of me, and I'm like, all right, yo, Monday morning, he looked through my clothes. All right, we're going shopping because you need to get proper interview clothes. I mean, we're poor, so we never have. I think at the time, but they have one of my father's old pants that couldn't fit him, and one of the old shoes that couldn't fit him. Because growing up in a Rosemary, a lot of time I wear my father's pants and shoes, and never know, because my foot is big. I was big in body, so it kind of play off. And him look at them and say, yo, them clothes look familiar. And then that's when he realized that it's not my clothes. Them say, okay, where are your clothes? I say, yo, this is it. So he took me in Runaway shopping, and we got some clothes in, you know, buy interview clothes and stuff. And from there, so bro, I've never looked back, in the sense that he gave me that platform, trained me, run me through the hotel business, you know, gave me the history of the hotel, told me that he's taking me to hedonism for an interview on the Monday. And he warned me, say, yo, when you go there, whatever you see there, you don't, you know, he just laid the platform for me. And I remember when I went to Hedo, the manager, which is a friend of mine now, he didn't want it because I had 9 CXC subjects, and he was like, yo, you're overqualified. And I'm like, listen, I'll do anything right now, but just in that job. I don't want to go back to that. And I told him about the community, and he's like, all right, cool. I can't make you go back to that environment, so you can stay. You get your housing, living is free, transportation to and from work free, list goes on. And from I started working at Hedonism 3, which was September 27, 2007, bro, I've never looked back. I've applied myself to everything. You know, my mother is an overachiever, so she has instilled that in us. And so I've never really looked back, you know, working 19 hours a day, 6 days a week. You get your 1 day off, you can't even clean your room. I'm sleeping until like 5 o'clock in the evening. So by the time you get a good sleep and wake up, your day done. And that's what we've been through. And so now, I mean, a lot of persons see now where we have business, and it's not an easy journey. We've literally gone through a lot. I remember gone sleepless nights. I remember when Hedonism was closing down, and my godfather said, "All right, no problem, we're gonna move it to Sandals." Sent me to beaches. I remember when I was at beaches, bro, there's many nights we want to sleep, but we can't sleep because we have a job to do.
Yep.
And I remember when I decided that, I want to start a promotion company, and that's really when I started. 2007 is officially when I started the entity. And at that time, I was working with Triton them. Rest in peace, Triton. Red Stripe Bowl weekend, I was working with Triton them. We're doing a lot of events at Margaritaville with J Vinyls and ZJ Diamond on a Saturday, a Saturday night. And then you have like Street Entertainment. We used to do some promotions with Norval Top Ranking. You know, the foundation promoters in Oshane.
Yeah.
That's where we're coming from. So working, just finished up a 19-hour shift, and we're going out. People just think that I'm going to party, but what I never realized is I'm out in the streets promoting, handing out flyers. So that way I come from, handing out flyers. Handing out flyers. And that's really where we started. That's where the entity started. And, you know, about 2009, we started to say, okay, I started to realize where I kind of wanted to take the entity. And we just put in the work. It was a lot of sleep. Let me say sleepless, bro. Sleepless. It was not easy. Have clients that disrespect me a lot. And we still maintain our professionalism because the vision was always there to build the company to where I want it to be. And even though I'm not there as yet, I'm kind of proud of myself of where we are now and what we've done. Because for me to tell you the things that we've done with the entity over the years, 11 years, we will be here until next week. And with a vision that we have now to become the first Fortune 500 events and entertainment company from the Caribbean. It's a massive vision, but we just put in the work. You know, a lot of time persons see, you look on your, hey, him have business, him rich, have a certain lifestyle, but
them see the result, you know, them now see. That's what I said. That's what I like. For really, for talk about the humble beginnings, bro. You know what I mean? So people seek, and then not only why I'm like, another reason why I'm like to talk about where we are come from and where enough people have to deal with for reach what them and reach is to also inspire you to feel like there's no option for them.
That's true.
If, you know, we survive it, brother. We, you know, when I podcast, I say how much dead people we know how we experience and see. A true thing, the things that we experience and go through it no normal, and we still, you still come and make something in yourself and you make that decision in yourself. So we want other youths to know, say, no matter where you go through, man, if you want a change or you want to accomplish something, you can do it because here's a live example right now.
I remember one day. So I remember when I was taking GSAT in primary school, my mother, for the 3 days, I didn't go to school with lunch money. But we're always a hustle. And I don't remember exactly what I do, but my hustle, I hustle up lunch for me and my sister because we never have money. And I remember when we were at Rosemary Lane, and I remember it get really tough. And I remember one day, idea come to me because me and my mother would sit down and we're trying to figure out what we're gonna cook for dinner because it's a Saturday. We don't have the money, nothing. We never have breakfast. I'm look for her one day and I say, Mommy, we can probably just go market. She laugh and say, what do you mean go market? We don't have the money. I say, well, sometime we go market, you know, you see people I go through the rubbles, the garbage, and I get food. And she paused, bro. Remember, she paused for like 10 minutes. And then she started crying. I said, yo, Mommy, you're good. And I remember the first Saturday we went to the market. She never wanted it. When I go through the garbage, brother, I remember going through the garbage. You know, you go on Coronation Market and a pile of like spoiled tomatoes, jam, and we go through that and sieve through with other people. And I remember when we left with like 4 scandal bag of food. And that's what we used to do. And it became the norm. Saturdays with us head to the market, go through the garbage, go through the rubbles, see what we can find. Yam, grown provisions, tomato, callaloo. Like right now, people see me and say, when I say I like callaloo, it's not because
Yeah.
I know because me I try to say me bougie.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah,
because
man.
I know why. Is it me where we are come from when we used to go through garbage. I remember when we go KC. I used to love go to camp. And people used to think that I used to go to cadet camp, summer camp because cadet, no, because I got to hustle. So when I go to cadet camp, I would not sleep and I would sit up in the nights and clean other people's shoes and charge them money. And my mother teach me for iron, so I could always iron my clothes very well. And so I used to iron for them. So I was doing these ironing and burnishing my boots throughout the night when I'm supposed to sleep. But at the end of the day, when I leave camp, I could have money for kind of send myself through school. And then of course we used to go to Gleaner Company and work on weekends, work nights during summer, night and day during summer. And that's, we're always hustling, we're always finding some form of hustle. Make money. First 5,000 I'm getting me to buy bag juice and police button cookie and lollipop and cat that TC go sell. So we used to don't know my start. Yeah, buy and sell. And when you start flip that money, you flip 5 grand into 10 grand, 10 grand into 15 grand, 15 grand into 25 grand. You keep flipping.
Yeah.
And eventually getting through the summer, getting through one term, I realized that I had money to get me and my sister through the next term. So we basically used to just carry like 2-3 school bag go school. And no book no night, all on book their school. Straight back to straight products we are working with and wrap it in a cardboard and newspaper to maintain the toughness. But that's what we had to do. We had to do whatever it takes legally to get by and make money. And that was always the vision coming up. So now persons see, even now, my wife and I work from home, and I can tell you, the only day that we don't do as much work is on a Sunday, and partially on a Saturday. But bro, we get up, bring the boys to school, we start working from about 7:30 in the morning, 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. We don't finish until 12, 1 o'clock at night. Sometimes 2 o'clock. We sometimes we don't even eat. It's like, we have a babysitter and she'll cook and come and say, eat something, coffee, and we just move. We go. Sometimes you start getting a little dizzy headed and you're like, yo, I'm feeling sorry. You say, oh, trucks. Me ain't at breakfast, no lunch. We just always going. And persons see that. They see we travel because we will have our loss and we say, let's go to a hotel or travel. Because for me, yes, you want to save your money, but for me, like, you can die tomorrow. We are going to do the money. For us, we want to travel and experience. I remember the first time we traveled with our boys. Bro, we don't get them something there. And so remember the first time we traveled with the boys and the experience that we had with them and, hearing them talk and the sightseeing and we're just like, yo, we need more of this.
Yeah, man. A good feel, bro. I tell you, I try it. Boy, it's true. That's the balance, because that's our balance. So, you see, because we never have it, bro. We are trying to run down work to try it. And, we now realize we need to create moments with the youth at the same time. Because we believe working hard and create the best life for them, but we have to also create the memories there too, So, me myself, I try, get to that point there where we just vacation with the family and enjoy the process rather than just but true, we know where we are come from. We're afraid to go back, so we rather I get it, but we have to learn to enjoy the process too, for true.
Bro, I remember because my virgin and I I've worked on quite a number of events, and I remember one day come off one event and sick, get money, yeah, but I'm sick because for the week I didn't sleep, working, and said to myself, say, boy, makes no sense. I work this hard, work myself to a wreck where I'm sick, and at the end of the day, I can't even enjoy the same money I'm just work hard for. So we for me and my wife, we try to do we do something like every 3 months. We travel, right? And doesn't matter where, we just travel. And when we go somewhere, we always aim to do something memorable. Doesn't matter if it's leave here, go Treasure Beach, go at Jake's. The other day we took my wife's niece to Appleton Estate Rum Tour just we just do something and try to create memory. Always creating memories. That's the aim now.
Cool, man. Yo, bro. I appreciate the time we take it over, my lad. You know what I mean? It's a joy, bro. But not lie, you know, me like the facts that we can get to share these moments. As you have said with moments, get to share these moments with my friend them and get people to tell them stories and get people to share, you know, them some knowledge and some gems and some little thing, you know what I mean? So it's just a joy, bro. And me appreciate the time it take and the, you know, out of your busy schedule as you can see the money have nothing I pop, you know what I mean? And you know, me personally, it's a joy for me because I know the real story and where I come from outside of me just see you on our ends and say, you know, say the man that top man, me know say whatever you are do, you deserve it because we know the process and we see with the own eyes and experience it, you know. So what me don't like for you also do now, like what kind of encouragement you know have for youths like us where they in at the spot they know and you know what would be their advice or what kind of encouragement you can give for, you know, motivate some youths and make them know say there's a bright light.
The
So
thing is, I can tell you, the thing is that I learned this recently from one of my mentors, 7-figure income earner. Just recently decided to mentor me. And we were having a discussion this past week, I believe last weekend when I was in Atlanta. And he looked at me and he said, honestly, you can't motivate somebody because the motivation comes from within. You can inspire somebody, but you can't motivate them. And if you try to motivate somebody, it's as if you're pushing them against them will. And somebody that if you try to convince somebody against them will, they're gonna be of the same opinion still. And so for me, what helped me through the whole journey is the mindset and the end result. I'm very task oriented, so I don't focus on the journey. I focus on the end result. And I remember when I was reading a book sometime 2 years ago, and I saw a quote that Muhammad Ali said, and I grabbed onto it. And Muhammad Ali said, "Don't count the days, make the days count." And when I saw that, it hit me. And I've literally, you know, a lot of times we say, "Oh, yeah, man, I want to make $10 million." So let's do some quick maths, bro. Let me show you how. I was saying it to my sons because you know they're in a competition who can save the most money. They set a target. They've actually exceeded the target in their bank accounts already. And I'm like, don't stop. Keep going. And so they were arguing a little bit about, you know, who have more money in them account. And I'm like, yo, that's not relevant. Going. So I'm like, yo, you know, guys, it's easy for you guys to get $1 million, you know. Them say, yeah, how? So I said to them, if you make a list of 100 persons and you ask each of these 100 persons for $1,000, that's $100,000. But if you ask those 100 persons for $1,000 each month for a year, that gives you $1,200,000, bro. I use this analogy to say, don't focus on the journey. You want to make $1 million? It's not hard. You know, it is scientifically proven that by the age of 25, we know at least 1,000 people. For me to give you $1,000 every month, it's not hard. It's $1,000. Back then, it used to be hard for $1,000. Now, $1,000 come like $100.
See.
Set a target. Set your goals. Don't be afraid to dream. My biggest thing that got me through the Garrison was I've always been a dreamer.
Cool, man.
So I used to sit down, I used to daydream. The life I have now, wife, kids, my house before I was 30, vehicles, business. I've dreamt of this life, bro. When I say I dream about it, everybody have a phone. And it's supposed to be a smartphone, bro. And let me tell you how, you know, I invest in myself in terms of personal development. So I've read a book called What to Say When You Talk to Yourself. And that book is powerful because a lot of times we set ourselves up to fail based on what we tell ourselves subconsciously. And so, don't know if you can see it, but in my book, in my notes, my reminder. I set a reminder every day for every hour on the hour. So when I wake up, by the time 7 a.m., right? By the time 7 a.m., the first thing that comes up. So, like for instance, I am mentally fit and prepared for any and every challenge. That's a reminder that I send to myself. It pops up. Next thing, I'm the best father in the world, and I will make time to play with my kids. These are positive affirmations where me are driving to myself every day, because we look on brainwash as a bad thing, bro. Brainwashing is not a bad thing. It can be a good thing. I own the Caribbean's first Fortune 500 events and entertainment corporation. I have several streams of income that makes me a collective earning of $1 million every single year. I am a child of God and will follow his teachings daily. I am the best husband in the world and will make time to spend with my wife. I am a world traveler. My family and I travels the world every month. I create only leaders and icons and inspires greatness in others. I am a successful businessman with multiple organizations. I am a money magnet. Money is enslaved to me and my family. I have a successful charity organization that helps thousands of people who are in need. I attract world changers in the world. I am the healthiest man alive. I employ 10,000 families globally. I have a millionaire mansion for my family. I am the greatest business closer in the world. I see every deal I enter. Bro, I've been telling myself these for the past, because every 5 years I change it. So for the past
Mm-hmm.
three and a half years,
Buffalo,
I've
bro.
been telling myself, it pops up on my watch, look on it, read it aloud, mark as complete. Set goals. Speak positivity into your life, because yo, the first thing, before you can actually before you can actually achieve anything, you have to first dream about it,
You
bro.
have to see it in your mind for
If you
real.
don't see it, you can't work towards it, bro. When a horse that's at the thorn, bro, the first thing them say is them after the finish line.
Mm-hmm.
Them after the finish line, and then block out all. You block out the noise, now they don't focus on the noise, now the market, you focus on the sales. So it don't matter where you come from. If you're born poor, that's not your fault. But if you die poor, your fault, brother. Everybody have the same 24 hours in the month, in the day. You see
Mm-hmm.
what you do with your 24 hours, it's on you. God get all away. 24 hours, God said. Junior, 24 hours. Oshane, 24 hours. Don't be jealous of me because I'm perceived as successful because I'm a businessman or whatever. I get up and I grind.
Mm-hmm.
Grind. In the Garrison, I didn't become a statistics or a status of the Garrison. Yes, I was from the Garrison. I'm really proud of it. 55 Rosemary, proud of it. But I did not let that stop me. I
Mm-hmm.
never make it deter me in a no way. I've gone through a lot of interviews unsuccessful. And I know why. I had ideas of why. But me never stop. I
Cool.
did not give up. I kept going. I kept going. Michael Jordan, how much shots he missed before he take the first one and become Mr. 23? Michael Jackson, how much time he failed in him rehearsal before he's now Michael Jackson? If you see him both did quit when the first race, I remember the first race, you saying I think it was 2000 or 2001, a stadium, he came as a fourth or fifth. Bro, the man first race was fourth or fifth him come. And him determined same one turn cricketer. Look at the man now. The man is a billionaire. The man is a billionaire, brother. The man did not quit. He doubled down, know exactly what he want. He never flip-flop and I say, all right, yeah, more be a cricketer. Oh, more be a basketball. Oh, no. Take more and try tracks. No. More be no. He was focused. Track same thing. He was focused. I am going to be successful. So don't be afraid to speak the positivity
Some
into
kind
your
of
life.
affirmation there in our life. Yes, man.
Affirmation. I mean, wealthiest of people they do it every single.
Yeah.
These are habits of the wealthiest of the wealthiest. So why can a man where earn $1 billion every year do it? And me where is 1,000 a year, 100 a year. Me feel like,
Too good for that.
oh,
Mm.
a foolish is that, bro. These things are powerful because what you're doing is subconsciously you're brainwashing yourself. Subconscious, and you see the subconscious mind is actually at a mindset there we live out. Now the one where we tell ourselves, yeah man, we are gonna rich. No, bro, it's what is in our subconscious state.
See it there.
At that we actually live out. So what we need to do is at the core, hit that reset button. Always remember, it always is going to get worse before it get better.
See it there.
Check the levels. After tell yourself, say, yo, this too shall pass. If you go through this storm, it makes no sense to stop. Bro,
Keep going.
why would you stop? Keep going. Keep pushing. Yes, it's that, bro, you know much. Brother, I remember when I was in Bahamas getting that operation up. I'm not gonna lie, Junior. I cry night and day. I cry to God. I say, God, why does this have to be so hard? I lost a lot of money before I start make money. I lost 50. I stressed out, lose 15 pounds in 1 month because I was so stressed. I wasn't eating. I was just drinking. It was that's the most stressful time of my life. But I also know that growth starts just outside of your comfort zone.
Cool, no, man.
And that for me was way outside of my comfort zone. And then eventually that will become comfortable and you get stretched some more. When you go to the gym and you work out your muscles, the reason why you're sore is because you tear and rip up your muscle to make it bigger. So God instilled these things in our life. And my mother would always say to me growing up, say, yo, God will never give us more than we can
We can bear.
These are things that get me through. So if you're listening to the podcast, you're hearing what we're saying, set your goal. Speak positivity into your life every single day and go work. Don't focus on the result, focus on the work.
Cool, no, man. Much respect, bro. Much respect, brother. I love it, bro. Yo, right over there. We are thinking about my mind. I say, yo, we need to get a lot of stuff, especially that personal affirmation there. You know, start practice them thing them more often and thing, and have a system. Because you see where you are say, you have a mad system, you know, bro. Yo, we admire that system there, bro. But yo, you have to teach me that if you create a system like that, you know, but you know, cool, no, man, focus, grind. But yeah, we tell you, say your system, you have a crazy system, bro. But you know what, man? What the best way for people get in touch with you, bro? The business and also the foundation.
Sure. So persons can send us an email. It's info@theentityja.com. Can call us 876-631-7175. Or you can hit us up on Instagram. It's @theentityja.com. And that's the easiest way to get through to us.
Cool, no, man. And I look away, I like to end the program and stuff, bro. Is like, if you were to change one thing about the wonderful country, Jamaica, what would it be? Personally for you. And if you go through government and not like, what would be that one thing you change to make a better Jamaica for you? I'm sure there's a whole bunch, but just one where stick out.
The one thing that I would not necessarily change but improve, because I don't think nothing needs to change because it make or break you. But the one thing that I would improve on is the opportunities that exist for young people that wants to be entrepreneur. And starting from the primary school level in terms of teaching entrepreneurship, financial management at the primary school level. Because I can tell you, bro, I have friends that are very wealthy and associates, and when I sit down and I listen to how they speak to their kids, bro, they're the wealthy light years ahead of us. Their kids grew up knowing the basic principles of how to make money and, most importantly, how to keep money. These are fundamental stuff that we need at the primary school level. So financial literacy, financial management, key. When you hear a child say, "Me not like maths, me not like numbers," no, you have to. And so that is one thing that I would improve on in terms of implementing some form of entrepreneurship 101 or financial management 101 at the primary school level. So when our kids leave primary school, you give them $5,000 for the month and say this is your lunch money for the week or whatever. They actually can use it and flip it.
Cool, no, man. Much respect, brother. Powerful. I be a powerful gem, some heavy gems, bro. You know, Jado, we appreciate the time, bro, and the value and some stuff where we are talking about. I'm sure enough people have a pay for them because sit there. So we're glad they share a lot and you decide to be open and tell us about your experience and thing and life there, bro. Keep doing amazing, bro. Keep, as I say, the Fortune 500 company, a lot of the stuff where you repeat, bro. I really hope for see that come true for you because you're dedicated and you have a system and that is very inspirational, bro. So thank you again for being on the program, bro. You know what I mean? This is the Land of My Bird podcast, everybody, and Oshane Ellis, you know what I mean? So much respect, me G, you know what I mean? All the best and stuff, big up the family for me as well.
Most def. Blessings, bro. Blessings.
Alright, Jaja. Much respect. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm born poor and it's so sad. Had to learn to be a man without a proper dad. Mama always try her best with whatever she have. She really never want none of we bad. This messing up me head, this really hit me met. The whole man them teach we say they had that side for dead. So we give them copper lead. So much blood we shed. But now me looking back, we've been only killing ourselves. This no normal. None of this no normal, no. We did so good when we in school. I know I'm me a cause your funeral. None of this no normal. This can't normal, no. So much gun we have a shoot. I kill love promising get on you.